عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت. وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام، سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هل أنبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا. صلوات.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
I recited an ayah from Surah Kahf, ayat number 103 and 104. These two ayat are related to our topic that we are speaking on Dua Makarim al-Akhlaq. In this dua, every single sentence, as I said earlier, needs really so much explanation, and we can stay on every single one sentence for many weeks talking about it. But I'm taking only 1 week, one sermon for each sentence. Now we are reached to a very important issue that we face, but we don't realize. It is something about our akhlaq, our manners and ethics. Everything Imam is speaking about are ethics, right? Makarimul akhlaq, speaking about ethics and manners. But see, now he reached to this. وَعَبِّدْنِي وَلَا تُفْسِدْ عِبَادَتِي بِالْعُجْبِ. Ujub is something really very dangerous for our a'mal, our aqeedah, anything that we do good. If you have ujub in it, ujub, what does ujub mean? Ujub, someone who thinks that he is doing good. And he keeps thinking about it and gets kind of arrogance about it and starts considering other people lower than him. Little bit we talked about it earlier, but kibr and ujub has difference. Arrogance and ujub has a difference. Ujub means you are by yourself in your mind thinking that anything you are doing is great. You are the best person. Although you're not showing to other people, but inside you're thinking about it. In takabbur, kibr, you show your arrogance. But here, you're not showing, but you're thinking. For example, you're sitting in some place, humbly, showing your humbleness, but you're thinking in your mind that you are better than anybody else who is sitting in this hall. Thinking about yourself, just thinking. Why I'm better? Because I do this good, I do this good, I do this good. You start counting your good deeds, your good efforts. Right? I pray 5 times. I know the other person who is sitting by me, I know he doesn't pray 5 times. I pay khums, I pay zakat, I help people, I do this, I do this, I do this, and I know the other people who are sitting here, there, and there, and there, they don't do what I do. So I am better than them. I'm not saying it, but I'm thinking about it. It's called ujb. It's very dangerous. See, so I recited this ayah from Quran. As you know that whatever our A'imma alayhimus salam, our infallible leader, whatever they say has a base in Quran. They don't say by themselves anything from themselves. It is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when Imam says, Abidni, oh Allah, let me worship you. Abidni, let me worship you. Wala tufsid ibadati bil ujub. But oh Allah, don't ruin my worship. Don't destroy my worship with ujub, with my way of thinking about my worship. So I'm so happy about my worship. I'm so happy about what I do good. I'm mu'min, I'm so obedient to God, I'm this. Thinking about. This is ujub. Oh Allah, don't destroy my worship with this thinking about myself, thinking good, thinking high about myself. See, there are so many things which are interrelated. Many people get confused there. There is something is called arrogance. There is something is called ujub, as I said, thinking about yourself high. There is something, it's called confidence. You have a confidence about yourself, in your belief, in your good deeds. You have confidence. Confidence is a different thing than ujub. Confidence is a different thing from takabbur. Confidence is good. Means you are confident that whatever you believe in is right. Logically and rationally and based on revelation and Quran and Hadith, everything is correct what you are believing in. This is right. This is confidence. You are praying, your prayer is right, is correct because you have the knowledge about how to pray. This is confidence. Confidence is different from thinking that you are something. So let me read the ayah. So you heard the hadith, what Imam said, in dua. See, in dua, it is just supplication. And we have talked about it many times that supplication, when we speak about dua, we think about a list of wishes that we have. Oh God, oh Allah, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. A long list of wishes we have. And we ask those wishes, it's called dua. No. Dua, especially when it is taught by our A'imma alayhimus salam, dua is something that teaching us in every single sentence, every single word, teaching us many, many things. It has in-depth meaning, every single word. And it has lessons, so many lessons. So this is one of the lessons that Imam is saying. He is asking Allah, see, this is dua. Oh Allah, give me this. Give me what? Make me worship you. But don't let my worship go in vain with ujub, with thinking that I'm a good worshipper. Thinking, not showing, just thinking. Show off is different from thinking. I'm good. So see, this is the ayat. هل أدلكم, Allah is saying, قل. Allah is addressing His Prophet, saying, tell them, هل أدلكم بالأخسرين أعمالا. Okay. Should I tell you about people and introduce you to people whose efforts are, by their efforts and by a'mal, their deeds, they are the most losers. بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا. The biggest losers. You want to know who are the biggest losers in their a'mal, in their deeds? Is a question. Allah says, ask them. Do you want me to introduce you? The people who do good deeds. They do the a'mal, but they are the most losers. He said, yes. الَّذِينَ ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. These are the people whose amal went in vain, has no value. Their efforts have no value. ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ. Their a'mal are rejected. But still the thing, أَنَّهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ, the thing, يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا, they are doing very good deeds, while their deeds are not accepted, is rejected. Go and ask any marja', any alim, any mufti, any scholar. Ask him that I offered my prayer this way, my dhuhr, my maghrib, any prayer, say I did it this way, I did wudu this way. Is it right? He will let you know it was right or wrong. He say it is right or wrong. Ask him the next question. Okay, I offered my salat this way, this way, this way. And you said this is right. Yeah, it is right. So is it accepted? My salat, which you say, mufti, marja is saying this is right. Ask the marja, is it accepted by Allah? He says, see, I don't know about it. You cannot ask me this question. It is between you and Allah. I can tell you technically your deed is right. I can tell you whether you have done it technically correct. Yeah, this is my answer. But whether it is really accepted or not, it's not my job to tell you. Allah knows. So when Allah knows, how can we be so much happy about our efforts, our deeds, and be so much content and say, yes, we have done good. I'm so good. See, this is about those people who are good people. Imam is talking about people who really do good deed. Leave alone those people who don't do good deeds, who don't have time for salat, who don't have time for good deeds. Leave alone those people. Imam is talking about those people who know. Every day, mashallah, they are coming to the center, they are coming to masjid, they are offering the salat, they are giving the charity, they're helping people, they are volunteering in community services, they are doing good deeds. It's about them. You should remain humble every single time. Don't let shaitan put in your mind that I'm better than him. Who knows? Allah knows whose salat is accepted and whose salat is not accepted. Allah knows whose deed, whose work, whose 1 minute, whose one amal is accepted and whose amal is rejected. Allah knows. الَّذِينَ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. So there are so many ahadith on ujub. Since this is very important thing and it is something that really, if we can fix it, if we fix this, we can fix so many things in our akhlaq, in our manners. Apparently, for people, you might say, no, this is not that important thing. It is very important. In Islamic akhlaq and manners, it is very, very important. Sometimes a person, there are hadith about it, does something wrong. He did something wrong. Allah forbid, he did a sin. And after doing the sin, immediately he regrets. And he asks for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh Allah, I'm sorry, really I did it. I didn't mean it, but it happened. Oh Allah, please forgive me. He is feeling that he has done something wrong. Feeling. On the other hand, somebody has done good deed. And he is now happy about his good deed and happy in the meaning of arrogance, ujub. He's thinking, see, I did this, so I'm good, I'm better. Now Allah should give me the reward. Now, so according to a hadith, that person who has done something wrong and then he now is so humble in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and feeling bad that he has done this, feeling bad inside. He is better than the person who does good deed and comes to Allah as he has done a lot of things, as he has, giving kind of favor to Allah. لا تمنوا علي إسلامكم ولكن الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم للإسلام. Don't come. Some people would come and say, see, we are Muslims. We accepted Islam. Allah said, tell them, don't come and show your favor to me that you accepted Islam, so you have done any ihsan on favor to me. Rather, Allah has given you the favor that He guided you towards Islam. If you have Islam, it is favor of Allah. You should say, thank you, Allah, you gave me Islam. You don't come and say, oh Allah, see, I'm a Muslim. When you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this kind of our nature that when we ask Allah, we start thinking in our background that I should receive this favor from Allah. Why? Because I have done this good, this good, this good. So I start counting my good deeds in order to remind Allah, astaghfirullah, as Allah has forgotten that. And see, oh Allah, see, I have done this good, so you have to do this to me. No, I have done nothing. Even though I have done a lot, I have done nothing. There is no favor. There are so many ahadith, I'm leaving them. I'm going to stay on this one more, week, inshallah, because of its importance. But I just recalled a story that I had mentioned earlier, long ago. It's not bad to repeat it now. It will make it clear for everyone that what does ujub mean and what Imam is talking about. Oh Allah, make me a worshipper, but don't destroy or don't ruin my worship with ujub. So what is ujub? Ayatollah al-Ulama, Imam Husaini rahmatullahi alayh, he has a book. It's called Adabus Salat. It's a big book. In this book, around 500 pages, he is only talking about the manners of prayers. When you pray, you need to just learn how many rakat, how to do the niyat, how to do ruku, sajda, simple, right? And you know it. He says, no, this is not enough. Go to the higher levels. There are levels in salat. When you pray, this prayer has different levels. You should be to the highest level. Try to reach to the highest level. As non-ma'soom. Of course, we cannot compare ourselves with infallible leaders and those ma'soomeen alayhimus salam. So while he's talking about the manners of salat, in one place he speaks about ujub. Total big chapter about ujub. And he gives the example of ujub. What does ujub mean? How ujub comes in your mind that you are something. And how it becomes a problem for you and for your worship. So he gave a very beautiful example and very really. It shows that how we should always be humble in front of Allah, even though we do anything big, it should consider it very little. And anything little wrong we do, we should consider it big thing we have done wrong. Wrong thing, consider it big. Good thing, consider it little. This is how a mu'min should be. So he says there was a mu'min, a very pious man. And he would always offer his salat with jama'at, congregation. He would come there to attend prayer. Since he was a very pious man, a knowledgeable person, and had a respect in the community. So people would let him come and sit in the front seat, front row, in a row. As you know, in front row, always those who are more pious, more knowledgeable, more ulama, or those people who are in the community more good people. It doesn't mean they have to go back, okay? Listen to the whole story, then you can decide whatever you decide. But yes, if you see that there are some people more knowledgeable than you, more pious than you, let them sit in first row. This is mustahab. In fiqh and akhlaq both. He says this person, when he would enter the masjid, everybody would respect him and ask him to come and sit in first row. No, you have to sit here. He would humbly come and sit in first row. Very humble, very mu'min, very nice person. One day while he was offering his salat, something came in his mind. He said, see, in this whole masjid, I'm the person, after Maulana, when I enter, people respect me this much and let me sit in front row. See? So he's saying, Alhamdulillah, I'm good. So I am someone who has some respect and honor in the community. This came in his mind. During Salat, immediately he decided, said, this is astaghfirullah. This is from shaitan. Shaitan is putting in my mind that I am a pious person. I have to get rid of shaitan. So since really he was pious, he was mu'min, he wanted to get rid of this shaitani waswasa. This is waswasa of shaitan. This shaitan puts in our mind, you are a good alim, you're good Maulana, you're better than other. Putting in my mind, I have to get rid of this. But remember, you need to be very strong. Because shaitan comes to a mu'min, not to a kafir. He's not going there. Because he's done with them. He's not going to go in a place where haram is going on. Because he's done with that. He's coming to mu'mineen. He puts all his efforts to people who want لَأَقْعُدَنَّ صِرَاطَكَ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. He says that, oh Allah, I'm going to sit on Sirat Mustaqim. See? This person, he thought that I'm not going to sit in first row from this day. Why? Because shaitan is putting in my mind that I'm something. And this is ujub. And I don't want to have ujub. I don't have to be happy with my own self. Who am I? I'm nothing. I'm offering my salah. This is nothing. So how can I think that I am something and see I'm better than others? It is because I sit in first row. That's why this coming in my mind. So if I abandon sitting here, everything will be okay. Next day, he came and sat in the last row. Everybody, please come here. No. I have decided from now I will sit here. No, please come. Why? No, I don't want to tell you. Please go and offer your salat. Don't bother me. I want to sit here. Okay, leave him alone. Salat started. During salat, shaitan came to him. Do you know what he put in his mind? He said, see how nice you are, how humble you are, how good and mu'min and muttaqi you are, that your place is there. Everybody wants you to be there, but out of humbleness you are sitting in the end. That's so good. He said, Astaghfirullah, ya Allah, where should I go? First row, he is coming there. End row, she is coming there. Brothers and sisters, see, this is not easy to become a muttaqi. It is easy, but it still is not easy. To go to the levels, higher levels of akhlaq and iman and aqeedah. Ujub is something dangerous. Be humble within yourself. See, let me conclude this. There are two types of arrogance. One arrogance that it is shown. You show that arrogance. You're entering not doing salam to anybody. Only your closest friends. Yes. Looking to somebody. Who cares? Why should I say salam to him or her? Who is she? Nothing. You see somebody, yes, you might get some benefit from him. Salam alaikum. 10 salam to him. This is arrogance. Arrogance that you show yourself that you are something. One arrogance is not shown. You cannot show that arrogance. It is in yourself, inside you, in your mind. You're entering, apparently you are humble, but you're thinking that I am something. I am doing something. This is all from shaitan. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what Allah, Imam is asking. Let's repeat the same sentence, what Imam said. Allahumma abidni wa la tufsid ibadati bil ujub. Allah, make me worship, but don't ruin my ibadat with ujub and inside arrogance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to be real mu'min and muttaqi and have good levels of akhlaq and iman and aqeedah and taqwa, insha'Allah, بحق محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.